obviously, the All-Star game ballots have been released. Joe and I both filled ours out on FaceTime last night. So I'm going to pull out my phone and get the screenshot I took of mine. We're going to explain our picks. We are not going to argue about Dame and Luka Doncic, despite the fact that both of us do that regularly. Obviously, he's going to take Doncic. I'm going to take Dame. If you watch our video back from August about that, you will hear our thoughts on it. But yeah, so we're going to jump into it. So for the West, at guard, keep in mind, they only let us pick 2 guards and 3 forwards, so I couldn't put Doncic as a small forward. I don't think it would have changed my thinking because Kawhi and LeBron are better. Maybe he displaces Kawhi, but I really don't think so because Kawhi's been good this season despite being in health and safety protocols the last couple of weeks. Damian Lillard and Steph Curry at guard. Davidson guy, I got to pick my man Steph. He's bowling out. He's really the only reason that Warriors team is as good as it is. Draymond's leadership with James Wiseman has obviously been important, but I think that for me, it's pretty clear that that Steph Curry is the main reason this team is even in the playoff contention and even around 500. Damian Lillard, that's self-explanatory. Team still played decent, been competitive despite CJ McCollum and Nurkic being out. Yes, the record hasn't been as good, but Dame's been balling out. He's been balling out, especially lately. 30 points against the Rockets last night, balled out in that game. Then we got LeBron James. Obviously, you guys know how I feel about King James. This man has been playing incredibly the last 2 weeks. I mean, he's had multiple 30-point games. He had a 46-piece against the Cavs, I believe. Incredible performances, especially lately. Hit that 3 against the Bucks where he knew it was going in a few weeks ago. That was great. Kawhi Leonard, as I said, health and safety protocols lately, but dude's been putting up great numbers. Solid defensively as usual. I can't exclude him. Some people might put Paul George over him because Paul George has had a pretty good season as well. I lean Kawhi. And then the last one, Nikola Jokic. Man's almost averaging a triple-double at the center spot. He's been ridiculous. I think there's no question about Jokic being my center.
Okay, do you want me to go now?
Yeah, give me your West.
Number 1, Boban.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm kidding. That's my number 5 option, obviously. Number 1, I got Steph Curry.
Yep.
Because, we go to the school he went to.
And he's been playing out of his mind anyway.
And 2. Number 2, Luka Doncic.
Figured that was coming.
Top 5 MVP candidate, I think, still.
I agree. If you guys
haven't. Yeah. I think he's still in the top 5 for the NBA.
He's got to be. I mean, he's the only reason that team's afloat right now.
Number 3, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Obvious reasons, like you said. Number 4, Anthony Davis.
You didn't.
I know, I'm kidding. I got LeBron James.
Yeah, I was going to say, Davis had a quote literally last week, I suck right now. I was about to go in on you.
Yeah, he's the second greatest player of all time.
Debatable, but yes.
Yeah, sure. Says the Bulls fan. And then number 5, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, respect. That I have no issues with that list aside from obviously me taking Dame over Luka. We had that debate last night. We don't have to go into that. All right. East, Bradley Beal. This is a no-brainer. This dude has literally put up 40-point game after 40-point game, and his team still sucks. Part of that is the fact he has no support. The defense is literally awful, and Russell Westbrook is trash. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but Russell Westbrook has not helped. Jaylen Brown, this is where Joe and I are going to differ. I like Jaylen Brown a lot. I think he's actually really underrated. He doesn't get a lot of credit, and he's kept them in games with Tatum out and won them some games with Tatum out. Really good scorer, really good two-way wing. I like him a lot. You could put Kyrie there, and I wouldn't have issue with you. Kevin Durant, this dude's playing at an MVP caliber level, 30 points a game. He's literally averaging on par with his 2013-14 MVP season. He has been insane since coming back. Really no real signs of issue with the Achilles, which is shocking because, we've never seen a guy come back from an injury like that, like this. Granted, obviously, rest days, but other than that, he's been incredible. Joel Embiid, this dude is actually a sneaky MVP candidate, as crazy as that sounds. He's been a huge part of Philly's success. He's powered them to key wins over the Celtics lately. I think that there's no question about Embiid being an all-star. And then Giannis, dude's great as always. His three-point shot, I think, has actually been in the low-ish 30%, which is, it's not good at all, but it's better than it's been in his past. I think that Giannis, obviously, I mean, we don't need to go into big explanations about that. He's been consistently their leader in points, rebounds, and occasionally assists. That's easy for me to talk about.
Okay. Number 1, Bradley Beal. Obvious reasons, 40-point games, Number 2, Kyrie Irving. He's still a great player. Who was the other option you had?
I had
Jaylen. Oh yeah, you had Brown. Yeah. I'm not going to do that after the Knicks loss.
Okay, fair enough. Even though the Knicks are kind
of no.
Okay. No. Okay.
That's never going to happen. I will never say they're good. 3, Kevin Durant. Obviously MVP caliber season. 4, not Giannis.
Damn.
Surprisingly. Yeah, I put Jason Tatum.
Okay. He missed the last 2 weeks with COVID.
Yeah.
Or it might have been more than 2 weeks.
Okay. Everyone's going to miss because of COVID at some point, probably.
That's fair.
At this rate, I want to put it past them.
Yeah.
And then number 5, Embiid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The reason I picked Tatum is because Giannis can suck it.
He is not a big Giannis or Bucks guy. With the recent playoff choke jobs, I don't fully blame him, but it's a regular season award. I got to give it to Giannis. Hey y'all, thank you everyone for watching. If you want to see our last video, click here. If you want to see our next video, click here. And if you want to subscribe, click on my face.